transphobic. And if somebody points out that maybe I've said something incorrect, what I do is listen to them and try and learn from them. Okay, because I'm still a white woman, right? I'm still a straight white woman, and that means I still have learning to do. The difference between me and you is you don't understand that you still need to learn. You're so convinced that you know everything already that you can't learn anything from anybody. And that is what I find repellent about you, to be honest.
No, I can learn things from other people, okay? But the point that I was making, first of all, can we disregard that entire conversation, okay? That was totally different, okay? That's not.
No, I'm sorry. You came and said it on the internet, and the internet is forever. And by the way, this is the piece of advice. This is the other piece of advice that I was going to give you. Any live that any left leaning live that you go into on here, there will be someone who is in Matt's comment section who was in that live watching it. There will be someone who is in Steve's comment section, or RJ's comment section, or Polly's comment section, or Johnny's comment section, or Doug's comment section, and they will have seen you do that. So coming into somebody else's live and saying, oh, let's just forget that I did that stupid thing that I did last week, the answer is no, we won't deal with it.
Yeah, well, for purposes of this debate, right? I've been trying to establish a baseline level, and you keep, diverting from that point. Like I'm not sure why. Maybe because you agree and you don't want.
Hold on once, Doug. Hold on one second. Mia asked to come up. Mia, you were in the live. You were the one who made the recording, correct?
Of course, because Doug is literally my favorite dummy. It makes me feel so much better about myself. So when I saw him on a black ass, oh, okay. When I saw him on a black ass panel, because my black ass loves black ass people, I was like, what is he doing here? And the context, because this is 10 minutes, or the recording was 10 minutes in, the context of him claiming to be the president of the Black Society was him defending the PSA that went out. Yes, it was Ant's live. The PSA that came out about basically, if you're a white man that has felt discriminated, you may be entitled to funds. So basically, white men reparations. And he was defending that, and then he tried to say it's not just for white men, and it was definitely for white men that have felt targeted for because of DEI. So that's not the only context of it. Like it doesn't just stop at like, oh, slavery. You just want us to apologize for slavery.
If you were in live, you would know that I said it was hyperbole. It was a little bit.
And what did we establish last week, Doug? That you did not know the definition of.
I taught you what the word hyperbole means on this very live, because you shouted the word hyperbole 10 times, and then we established you didn't know what hyperbole was. I'm surprised you didn't call it hyperbole, to be honest. It's like the Super Bowl, but it's even better. The hyperbole.
No, I know the difference between those two. Okay, first, don't insult my intelligence. Okay, first of all, I'm probably more educated than both.
It's okay. You do that well enough on your own, bud.
Yeah,
I was going to say you can't insult something that doesn't exist.
Okay, good one. But I am. Regardless of what you think, I am far more educated than the average person. Okay, but what Mia? First of all, you should not be doing that. First of all, okay, I have separate discussions with separate people. Okay, do not like and the point.
No, I feel like this is a holding Doug accountable live now. I feel like our theme for the evening has changed to an accountability live. And I generally don't like accountability lives. I think there should be an accountability live for people that hold accountability lives. But I'm more than happy to have an accountability live for Doug.
My favorite thing is whatever you are, telling a black woman to not do something because I'm gonna be petty and I'm gonna do it harder. So please continue to tell me what I shouldn't do so I can continue doing it.
No, I didn't say you should do or not do it. What I said is that I was president of a black society, right? That's what I said on the panel, right? And that's the truth, okay? And I uplift people around me, okay? That's what I do. That's what I do.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you tell us the motto for that black society?
Lift as you climb. I know it is. That's the motto. Right, I was president. You're gonna ask the president like what? Like, come on, dude.
No, it's the irony of the lift as you climb and you sit on these
It's
lives.
not irony because I understand that, and this is why I'm even coming up here with any of these arguments because it's lifting as you climb. It's upholding the model.
What model?
Like lifting as you climb, right? And the way that we do it, is through certain policies that he's enacting, right?
Last night on Matt's Live, weren't you talking about there being an issue with like immigrants and stuff like that? And like,
Yeah. Well, yeah. And I still have that point. Yeah.
So how is that lifting as you climb?
Well, because
If someone's coming here for a better life, how is that lifting as you climb?
Lifting as you climb is only relegated to people in your own country, right? People in your own society.
Yeah, and yet another word that you don't know what it means. Relegated. That's not the correct context for using the word relegated. Tell us more about this education. Where were you the president of the Black Society, by the way?
I'm not going to tell you, but I was, okay?
Was it in your imagination?
No, it wasn't. It was in real life. Look, you think I would even, how would I even know this shit? If like, you think I'm just coming up here lying about it? How would I even fucking know that there's a society that exists called NABA? Why would I even know that? Honestly. I'm not lying about it. Now, maybe you guys think that it's a little bit ridiculous that I was elected president. Maybe, okay, that's a fair point. But I was.
Are you black?
It depends on what
Oh my God.
legally am I black?
I can't. That answer that you just gave. I can't with that answer that you just gave.
No, I don't know why we're talking about my credentials. Okay, I proved myself, and my answer is like, should I have been elected? I don't know. But I was, right? And I was elected because I upheld those values of uplifting people around me, okay?
Why did you join in the first place if you don't believe yourself to be black?
Why did I join? Because how do you get a good job?
Yeah, it looked good for his resume.
Yeah, you got to build your resume. But maybe that was originally why I did it, but I learned a lot during the process, okay? All right.
Can you tell me like 3 things you learned about the black community through that process?
I learned a lot. I know
3 things.
Cycle of poverty. Okay, look, we don't have to go down this entire road.
No, we
I'm
should.
not even sure
Definitely.
why we're talking about this.
Because you're so educated, and I would like to be educated as a black woman. What you learned in the black society with your white passing ass.
I learned that it's easier to get a job if if you're a minority. and you present what? Dude, I don't know why you're laughing at me because I'm up here. I'm being honest with you.
So hang on. As Doug just said, I just want to check this out with everybody else, that this is what they believe Doug to have just said. Did Doug just say that he joined this society and pretended to be black so that
I didn't pretend. You can't pretend to be black.
So that he could get a job? Did he? Is that what he just said?
Originally,
He said it looks good on a resume.
Originally, that's why I did it. Yeah, sure. whatever. Okay, but I learned and I also lifted up people in the society, right? So originally, maybe my intentions were not in the best, but whatever. It doesn't matter intentions. It matters, the end
No,
result.
no. Your intention absolutely matters.
It doesn't matter. The end result matters.
No. Your intention matters. And I just want to point out, unless your opinion changes between lives, unless you become a different person, which if you do, that's freaking weird. But unless you become a different person with completely different morals and attitudes between lives, then there's no reason that we can't bring up something that you said in another live, which was repellent, and talk about it in this live. Because I'm going to say it again. Shut up. I'm going to say it again. You have been all over the internet, not only today, like in multiple lives, embarrassing yourself. I actually hate this, and I've said this to Matt before. You make me feel like I'm a bully, but you keep doing this to yourself.
Look, first of all, I have not been on lives since Matt went on vacation. Okay, I have not. I purposely did not go on lives. Okay, all right. So can we chill out with that? All right.
But you've been on all of them today. You've made up for it.
Yeah,
Matt, isn't that sweet? Isn't that sweet that he loves you? By the way, weren't you on Doug's live while Matt was on vacation with me?
Okay, that was before I knew. All right, whatever.
He was so sad that you went on vacation, Matt, that he lost his mojo for lives.
You were also on Katie's live, where KD dog walked you once again.
All right, can we start bringing that up, please?
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Also, I need to. I'm gonna point out a couple of things here. So number one, yes, I was gone. I was gone for last week. By the way, currently, I am currently in Florida at the moment, which is why the setup is different. For those of you who are just joining us, and for those of you who are just joining us on the tube, the setup is a little different. This is not normally how our setup is, but this is just temporary for right now. So if you're just joining us, we'll be back to our normal setup next week. But currently on vacation in Florida, so this is what we have going on. Anyways, so there's that. But number two, Doug, bro, like, seriously, like, really, man? Like,
dude, I'm trying to talk about something completely different, and I don't know why it keeps getting sidetracked. I'm trying to talk about, whether there will be more or less jobs in the future, and somehow it keeps coming back to me being NABA president, which has nothing to do with it. Like I'm not sure why we keep going there.
Can I ask a question before you continue to gaslight yourself? No. So why in the world would you take from being president of Black Society? One of the main things you took away from that was it's easier for people of color to get jobs. When my mom had to name my brother, she refers to them as tan names. So then we wouldn't struggle to get jobs because we have tan names. And tan names meaning, wait, let me finish. Tan names meaning nobody could ever tell by our names what our ethnicity was. So please explain how that would be an easier feat just by names alone. Don't get me started with the stereotypes that Black
everybody
people you are interrupting me. I'm just giving you a small example of a name. My identity was based off of whether I could get hired or not, right? So then you go along with the rest of the stereotypes. Also, we had to do the Crown Act, which still isn't everywhere, so we didn't get discriminated against for our own hair, for our natural hair. So please explain to me how it makes it easier for people of color to get a job.
Everybody that was in my the club or society or whatever, they all got jobs in the Big Four. Okay, all of them. I made sure that they all got jobs, right, in that sector, which is
Where,
hard to get
Doug,
into.
where was the club?
It was somewhere in the Northeast. Let's put it that way.
At a college?
Yeah, obviously,
At a major college?
debatable.
What do you mean debatable?
Well, you said major college, right?
At a well-known college?
Depends on if you're from the area.
Jesus fucking Christ! Just say the name of the college, Doug.
Dude, I can't. I cannot do
Yes,
that.
you can.
No, I can't.
Holy fucking shit. Okay, then fine. Then guess what? The college matters because if the college is the reason why people got the jobs, you moron.
No.
Yes,
it was not the
yes,
college. It was the
yes,
outreach.
Yes,
it was the
yes,
outreach.
Yes.
No, it was
yes.
outreaching to
It's
these
not the
companies.
fact that they were minorities.
All right, whatever, dude. All these people, they got jobs at the Big Four. Okay, I made sure that all of them got jobs. Okay,
Jobs. They got jobs. Cool.
because of their association with my club.
Because
right?
of their association with the college.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
How did it turn into your club?
Oh my God.
Well, I was
If
president.
that ain't supremacy, I don't even know what else to
No, it's
call
not
it.
white
How did it turn into
it's not.
your club?
Well, fine. Maybe I misstated. Right? It's not my club. It's a club of the people. Okay. Whatever, dude. Why are we talking about this? I did not want to go down this road. Okay.
Because you're problematic, Doug. At first, it was funny because like we had to have like Thickles sit there and talk you through your own argument. Like that stuff was funny, but then you start becoming harmful, and that
It's
started.
not harmful. I
No.
literally got people
You're
jobs.
saying it's not harmful. You're not the one that's being harmed. It's becoming harmful. You're sitting on black panels justifying a freaking white reparations PSA
It was
from
hyperbole.
the
man.
United
It was a
States
little bit.
government.
I was not defending that statement. Okay.
Okay, would you like the other screen recording as to why they had to play it four times for you?
You don't need to play
Okay,
it.
didn't think so.
No, you don't need to play it. But like what I'm saying is, I'm not defending it. Okay. What I'm
Now
saying-
you're not defending it.
I'm not. I'm not. I wasn't before, and I'm not now. Okay.
Again, would you like me to play the first
No,
string
I would
recording
not
for you?
like you to play
Okay,
that. No. Look.
so you are being harmful, and that is why you're sitting here going from like panel to panel, and you're being harmful, especially in black spaces.
I'm not being harmful.
If you're because you weren't being harmful to the white man on the panel the day before.
I'm not being harmful to black communities. Okay. Can you please stop that? Like,
Who are you to determine that?
I gave you my credentials. Okay.
Who are you to determine that?
Somebody who knows more than you do. Okay.
Oh, I love that for me. Go ahead and turn on your camera. So I see my fucking credentials. Where are yours?
You don't need it. It's
I
not.
see my credentials. Where are yours?
Listen, it's kind of a thing, man. Like, yeah. So, yeah.
Look, dude. Look. First of all,
you can't, dude. You can't just.
I'm in
you
full.
can't-
I'm
you
in
can't
full
do that.
support.
And by the way, thank you to Phil on the Blue app for the $2. Phil says if he's saying the association to the group or that he helped people get jobs, legit means it was harder for them to get jobs because they needed representation to get them.
No, it's
You have
harder for
debunked
no.
yourself.
It's harder for anybody to get a job.
Which is an
First of all,
excellent point, Phil.
and
Thank you.
and to get into the Big Four, it's very hard. Okay, and I made sure that all the people who were part of the society got into the Big Four. I did that. Okay, so
All right, well, hold on. I thought that you said that the association was at the college.
yeah, it was. And
Then
where
how
did you go
did you
from
help
college?
them get in if it was already at the college? This
By
doesn't make any
bringing
sense.
no, it does make sense, dude. Because after college, right, you have to get a job, right? That's you enter the workforce.
Oh, you're saying the big four as in the companies.
Yeah, the big four. Yeah,
Cool.
EY,
Awesome.
up in
Great.
Deloitte.
So
all that shit.
what you're saying is that they couldn't have done it on their own.
I don't know. Maybe they could have, but I will say
Awesome.
it certainly helped.
Great. So did you go to Northeastern in Boston, where I live?
No, I got accepted to that, but I didn't go there.
Where did you go to school?
Dude, I'm not going to answer that.
Why can't you say where you went to school? I went
Because
to Florida State.
it's doxing myself, dude. It's doxing myself.
I went to Florida State University. I am on camera. People see my face and they know my name. I went to Florida State. How is that doxing yourself?
I went to a state college. Let's put it that way.
I went to the University of Leicester.
Right,
So
and
you'll go, Doug.
I went to a state college. Let's put it that way, okay?
A state college?
Yeah. Okay. Can we?
Did you go in Massachusetts?
No, I don't live in Massachusetts. I have family in Massachusetts, but like I don't live there.
What state did you go to school in?
In New York.
Okay, so you went to a state college in New York.
Yeah.
So did you go to one of the universities in New York or a state?
Yeah. Okay, can we stop? Yes. Okay. All right. Are we done?
So great, awesome. So what you're saying is, since you won't tell us the name of the college, the only thing that I can assume is that those people who needed help getting jobs, they needed help because they were minorities, and so therefore you've proven yourself wrong.
No, everybody needs help.
You have proven yourself wrong.
Look, you can go to
you
whatever.
have proven yourself wrong.
Matt.
You have proven yourself wrong because they needed help getting jobs.
Matt, you don't need help.
No.
It gives you a little bit of leverage.
No. There's no other way to look at this. You have
literally
walked yourself into this, bud.
Look. Does it help having certain things on your resume, like being part of a society? Yeah, it does, right? It will give you a leg up when you're applying. I'm not saying
no one gives a fuck when they're hiring for
a
job if you were part of some random
association. They actually do. They do.
Hold on. No, they don't.
Dude.
Unless you're saying that people who are minorities need help to get jobs. Is that what you're saying?
Why do you have these societies? Why do you have Alpha?
I asked you a question. Societies? I don't need additional information. I asked you a question. It's a very simple question. Do you or do you not need additional help as a minority to get a job? Yes or no?
You don't need help, but it improves
Great. Then
your
if
chances.
you don't need help, then what you just said is wrong.
It's not wrong, dude.
Then why is an association on your resume a good thing?
It gets you hired.
But you don't need help to get hired. So why would that association on your resume be a good thing, Doug?
Because people look for experience, right?
Holy
and that's one experience.
Fucking shit, dude.
They look for experience.
I can't. I can't with you. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Dude, nothing's wrong.
You can't have it both ways. If you have something on your resume that associates you with a minority group and you're saying that's a good thing and an employer is going to look at that and hire you for it, holy shit, dude.
No. Keep going. Because I agree with that point. You're right.
What does that mean?
That means you have a strong resume.
Hey, Doug, what is the purpose of a Black society?
Lift as you climb.
I said purpose, not motto. That's wild. The purpose of Black Society clubs is multifaceted, serving as a platform for community building, advocacy, cultural awareness, and empowerment. These clubs foster a sense of belonging and solidarity among Black students, addressing systemic issues of racism and discrimination within the education system.
Okay.
I would think that you were the wrong person to lead that, since you can't even decide whether you're black or not.
I was saying legally or not, right? Legally, I am, right?
I thought you said okay.
I don't present that well. Sure. I present however fucking people want to see me, right?
Didn't you say you were like Hispanic earlier?
Huh?
Didn't you say you were Hispanic earlier?
All right, can you stop keeping fucking tabs on me?
I'm sure you've told.
Because you don't like accountability.
I'm sure you've told me you're Hispanic before, actually, Doug.
Yeah, it might be. Okay, what's your point with that? Okay, look, I understand that there's certain privileges that come with presenting a certain way. Okay, I get that. I understand that. I know that. Okay? I'm not making that my argument. Okay? Well, I don't know how we diverted so far, but I was trying to just talk about
I think the
jobs,
problem, we don't care. I think the problem here actually is you're going all over the place. You're telling everybody different stories. You're telling everybody different stories. You're getting upset when you say something elsewhere that then gets brought up here because you're embarrassed by the things that you say on the internet. And none of us can help you with that. The only person that can help you with you getting embarrassed about things that you say on the internet, it's weird. The only person that can do anything about it is you.
Look, I made one fucking wrong statement on Johnny's live. Okay,
No, you've made
that's
a
all.
million wrong statements everywhere, all over the place.
And I'm making a race statement now by talking about whether we're gonna have jobs in the future or not. Like,
No, you're not.
yeah,
Somebody's asked me to ask you, have you ever been to Rain?
I've been to what?
Rain?
Rain?
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck that is. No,
That'd be a no to the person that asked that question then.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know what that is. But anyway, look.
Did you just belch? Did you just freaking belch?
No, I didn't.
I can't.
I didn't. I'm not
His
gonna
lives leaving the body.
Dude, I didn't. Anyway, look. Look, I was just trying to say, are there going to be more or less jobs in the future? That's all I was trying to say, dude. All right, and somehow it became, more than that. But that's the base level thing that I'm trying to say.
Oh,
Here.
Emma, this is an unplanned accountability live for Doug, who's going around the internet saying, firstly, making terrible arguments and then claiming that he won debates. But secondly, apparently just being a repellent human. So,
So do you still feel
is there a
like
reason why you're not addressing that point that I stated?
because they've continuously addressed it, like
Yeah, I've already
probably
addressed it.
6 of Matt's lives on top of Doug's lives, and then also Ford addressed it as well on one of the black spaces you have been in. So again, so do you feel as if you are problematic after you're hearing marginalized communities telling you that you're problematic?
No, I feel that I've maybe made problematic statements here and there, sure. But I don't think that I'm problematic overall. Okay?
Interesting.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
right.
we know he's been on Johnny's live, he's been on Santana's live, he's been on Carbon's live, he's been on Doug's live, he's been on, feel free to jump in with Adam Cray's live, and then says he hasn't been on any lives since Matt has been away, because apparently he loves Matt so much that it makes him sad and he can't go on lives when Matt's away, despite the fact that he was on a live with me while Matt was away.
He was on Katie's live where K. Dog walked him, then went back to Ant's live where K. Dog walked him, along with the other beautiful black women on the panel.
no, first of all, don't talk about Ant, all right? First of all, that's a separate entire thing that.
Why am I not talking about Ant? He's part of my community, Doug. Isn't he a part of yours? Why can't I talk about Ant?
Well, because me and Ann have like we obviously don't like each other, right? So that's.
Then why are you on his panel, Doug?
I'm just saying this, like it's a little bit different, dude. Why are we fucking talking about this? Like, can we?
Because it's fun. Anyway, it seems, Matt, like the
Erica.
reason he likes. Oh yeah,
Erica, sorry to interrupt you. Can you handle things for like 30 seconds? I'll be right back.
of course I can handle things
you,
for
friend.
30
I'll be right back.
seconds. Okay. It's not NBSA, it's NABA, I believe. Anyway, if you are in here, please do all the good things, as my good friend Erica Shante would say. You know, send your daily heart me, tap the screen, share the live, all of that good stuff. We would love you to do that. We are currently holding an unscheduled, one of the two of those, accountability live for the person above me who apparently is being a dick all over the internet. I hope you are all having a great evening. Please remember, if you do not like what you are seeing, you can exit. It's pretty easy. You can do that by scrolling out of the live and into another one that you prefer. Otherwise, please do remember, Matt has all of his good things in his bio. Please feel free to take a visit, go have a look, and help out in any way you can. Otherwise, I'm not normally here at night. Matt and I do Friday afternoons. We will be starting that again from next week. So Friday afternoons will be back as a thing from next week. We start normally around 12, so lunchtime for you guys. But it's 5 p.m. for me. So if you happen to be in another place in the world, please do check what 12 Eastern is in your part of the world. I'm not listing all the lives that he's been to making an arse of himself. No. Cindy, what kind of British accent does Erica have? I have a standard Southern British accent. That's what this accent is. National Association of Black Accountants. That's what he's talking about. And I have checked it out, and there are several in New York State. We could go through them and see which one he objects most to. No, not Cambridge. I'm like in between Oxford and Cambridge.
No, let's not do that.
Anyway, I'm in between Oxford and Cambridge, east-west, and I'm in between London and Birmingham, north-south. So there we go. That's my accent. Anyway, don't unmute, Doug. We're waiting for the boss to get back before we start unmuting. Mia, how are you today?
Hi, great. I saw your face for the first time. I was like, oh my gosh, she is as stunning as like her voice is. I could listen to you all night.
Oh, I don't look very stunning right now, because it's 4:52 a.m. But anyway, we were going to go through a list of colleges in New York State that
No, no, let's not do that.
Oh, why not?
Because you're starting the whole doxing thing, right? And I didn't come up here to be doxed, okay? Let's not do that.
Dude, we've already established that that's not doxing. Okay, that's not doxing. Also, I also want to establish that my mom made Christmas cookies. They're very good. So that is also quite delightful. Needed one of those to continue this discussion. Also, if you voted for Donald Trump, we'd like you to hop in the guest box. If you are not a Trump supporter, would kindly ask you to leave the guest box at this point in time. So we appreciate all of our friendlies. Love you guys, but please hop out of the box. So just Trump supporters at this moment in time.
Somebody else, please come up who holds the same values and cares about the workforce.
Who cares about the workforce?
Yeah,
As if we don't care about the workforce.
Yeah, clearly
You're
not.
the one who doesn't care about the workforce.
No, I do. That's why you came up here, right?
No, you're the one who doesn't care about the workforce is because you don't give a fuck about people who should have jobs having jobs. You want mediocre white men to have jobs over people who actually fucking deserve it.
That's not true.
Oh, no, it's real fucking true.
No, as president.
Didn't
that's
he
president.
advocate for the lack of regulations on AI, and now he's talking about how AI
Yeah,
is going to take everybody's jobs?
yeah.
Yep.
Yes. Two things can be true, right? I advocate for lack of regulation on that industry, and I also understand that it's going to lead to less jobs. Yeah, two things can be true.
So you don't care about the workforce because you're okay with there being less jobs in the future.
No, I
I'm
do,
glad.
which is where the
There's no point debating us on this, because we think that there should be as many, if not more, jobs in the future. So there's no point in having this debate.
yes, and it's lovely to live in La La Land, which is where you're currently living.
Oh no, my love. I'm not the one living in La La Land here. You know what?
You
living
literally
in-
said your average, like you have like above average intelligence. Like, and you're telling us that we live in La La Land.
Yeah,
You know
way
what? You
above
know what?
average.
You know what living in La La Land would be? It would be me trying to be the president of like Dads for Justice. That's what living in La La Land would be for me, being as I have no children, and I'm not a dad. Almost like somebody who's not black being the president of a black society.
Okay, can you stop muting me?
Also, can I just point out the fact that the last time that we invited someone up for you, Doug, they
Yeah, it didn't work
disagree
out too
with
well.
you.
Yeah,
They disagree
well,
with you. They agree
okay.
with us. Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
that didn't work out so well.
it didn't work out too well, but like maybe there's somebody else who understands. You know,
Do you think?
Doug, I think you've been very helpful in helping people understand that they voted wrong. Like, I really think you have been. Like, even on the
no,
panel, even on Ann's panel this morning, even there was a black man up there, and he was like, "Oh, this
yeah,
is what y'all
Jabba,
are on."
yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
guy was
Mia,
off his rock.
Yes,
Right?
be quiet. Mia, are you of the same opinion as me that Doug might in fact be being paid by the Democrats to make MAGA look bad?
unfortunately, I don't even think they would stoop that low.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah, I'd love to get paid for this shit. I'm not, unfortunately, but I'm also not stating points that Democrats would agree with. Okay.
That you again, you didn't. What I said went straight over your head, which stands to reason. I get it.
Okay. Making fun of me. Nice. Anyway, can we get back to the point of?
Sure. Justin, hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yeah, I just wanted to say I am a black man living in America, and
Hang on one sec, Justin. If you voted for Donald Trump, how old are you and what state did you vote in?
Texas, and I'm 29. Okay, I'm a grown ass man,
Texas and
I have a daughter.
that's fine. That none of that matter. We just need to know your age and what state you voted in.
Yeah,
So
I just
okay, cool. So do you think that being a minority in America matters when you're getting hired for a job?
I just wanted to say one simple thing.
I asked you a question. I said, do you think that being a minority in America matters?
Y'all
when
are
you're getting
ganging
hired
up
at a
on
job?
him. Can I help him out, please? Can I help him out?
Sure, but you can answer my
Why
question
can-
first.
why can it be
you
a
can answer my
3-on-1?
question. Cool. You can answer my question first. I asked you a question, Justin, and I appreciate an answer. You don't just get to come up onto my live and just say whatever the fuck you want. I'd appreciate it if you would answer my question and then we can move into a discussion. The question is, does being a minority matter when you're getting hired for a job in America? Yes or no?
No, it does not.
It doesn't matter. Got it.
It does not.
That's amazing, Justin.
You want me-
because
you want me to give
there's
you one
every
good
single
reason?
because hang on, Justin. Hang on. Because every single bit of empirical data that we have about that goes against what you're saying. 100%. You realize that, right? That they've done studies on people with identical resumes but with ethnic sounding names, that the person without the ethnic sounding name will get hired over the person with, et
I
cetera, et
live
cetera, et
in
cetera.
Texas.
all of
Do you
it.
know how many
I don't
people
give a
that I
fuck
see that
about
are
your. I
black
don't give a fuck
in the
about your
workforce?
anecdotal. Guess what, Justin? I don't give a fuck about your
Why
anecdotal.
would you not give a
stories.
fuck
I
about
give
the truth?
your stories are anecdotal. I give a fuck about actual studies.
It's what
that are
I'm
done
seeing.
About this.
What are
Oh
you
wow,
talking about?
cool. Well, I live in Massachusetts, and what I see is the complete opposite. Who's right?
Bro, you could be wrong. You could be lying. I could
Good.
be
So
lying.
could you. Good.
Yeah,
Exactly. That's
exactly.
That's why we don't go off of empirical data. Glad you figured that out, Justin.
I just want to understand. Look, let me understand.
That's
something.
why we don't go off of empirical data, off of anecdotal data, Justin. What we do is we work off of studies and actual evidence. We don't go off of anecdotes, because I can say whatever the fuck I want because I'm just a guy on TikTok and you're just a
And
guy
I
on
can
TikTok.
too.
Exactly. That's why when you go, well, I'm telling you what I see, I don't give a fuck. And no one gives a fuck what I see.
Anecdotes matter.
There you go.
Anecdotes matter, though.
Anecdotes don't matter, and no one gives a fuck what you have to say about anecdotes and what you have to say about anecdotes or what I have to say about anecdotes. What matters is actual fucking evidence.
I don't
Hey,
understand
man.
why you guys come
Hold
on
on.
TikTok,
Shh,
and I don't understand
Justin,
why.
hang on.
No,
Mia
no,
would
no,
like
no,
to
no,
say-
no. I've hung on so many times.
Cool. Then you can hang on longer because our friend Mia would like to say something and you're going to shut up.
So, like, he basically said he hasn't experienced the whole like ethnic name thing, but his name is Justin.
I'm blessed.
Your name is Justin.
Lamar Price.
Justin Price.
They don't look at middle names. They don't look at middle names.
Okay.
Justin
What does that
Price.
mean?
What you could literally.
When I show
Okay,
up to a
go
job
ahead, Matt.
interview, they see my color of my skin.
Thank you for
Right.
pointing that out, Mia.
I have a really good
really?
job.
Oh, really? So every single job that you apply for is just always an in-person thing. You never have applied for a job online where they don't see you in advance?
I'm well spoken and well mannered. I know how to get a job.
Oh, you're well spoken.
Yes, I am. And sometimes when it comes to jobs, it's about who you know.
I'm not the only one who picked that up, right? I'm not the only one who picked that up.
No, I picked it up. It's very much internalized racism.
Y'all are being weird. I'm not gonna lie. And to be honest, every time guys like you have platforms like this, all y'all do is mute people and talk over people. You don't like when people say things that you don't agree with. You are adults. Act like it.
You can say
Have some
whatever the
manners.
fuck you can say whatever the fuck you want, but I've already explained to you that
I
what
have
we
not
don't
cursed
do
one
here.
time. And what are you
I don't
doing
fucking
right now?
care. I can fucking
I
curse
see
all I
that.
want.
You're a
Exactly,
Democrat.
because guess what?
I see that.
I'm not a Democrat, and B, I would try to explain it to you, but I don't quite think that you're. I don't think that you're
stutter,
quite
buddy.
intelligent enough. I don't think that you're quite intelligent enough for me to explain it to you. So I'm not going to. But I'm not
That's
a
fine.
Democrat.
That's your opinion, sir. That's
I know
fine.
exactly. That's my opinion. There you go. And what we don't do here is we don't.
And my
deal in
opinion
anecdotes.
is Trump is the right president.
Good.
I have
And
a question.
Your
I have
opinion
a
is.
question.
Hold on. I need to explain something to Justin real quick. The reason that I'm not letting you give your anecdotes as actual factual evidence, Justin, is because that's not what we do here. If you would like to provide a study that would prove me wrong, that people with ethnic sounding names get hired at the same rates as those without ethnic sounding names, please provide that to us now.
Google it.
No. It's not
No,
my
no.
job
You
to Google
Google
it. Nope. You're going to shut up until you provide that evidence. Go. Go. Nope, I'm not. Go off the app right now. You go Google it, find the study, and bring it to me. Go now.
Man, as a reasonable person, right?
Shut the fuck up, Doug.
I can't speak.
Not until you bring me the study
This is
that
cringe.
proves what you're saying, because what you're doing right now is
You're
offering
running, bro.
anecdotal evidence. I'm not running from anything. I'm asking for you to back up the point you made.
You're
you
acting
made
like
a claim,
a female,
sir.
bro.
Oh, is that all you've got now is ad homs? Because I'm asking you to prove your point and I'm asking you to provide actual evidence? Oh,
I
no.
said Google it.
Oh, no. You asked me to Google
I-
it? Cool. Hold on. Here's what I want you to do, Justin. I want you to Google it and prove it because you made a positive claim. Go. Don't come off mute. Go Google it and find the study. Yes, Erica.
I just wanted to say, first of all, saying someone's acting like a female is freaking wild.
I mean, I took it as a
because
compliment, quite frankly.
I mean, well, absolutely.
Look what he's doing.
No, go, Justin. Fetch. Fetch.
Go,
You've
go.
been given a job, Justin. Fetch. Anyway, while Justin's finding the piece of evidence that doesn't exist, while he's finding the piece of evidence that doesn't exist, I already Googled it. Already did. I'm not going to tell you what it says because I'm waiting for Justin to find his piece of evidence.
Why would you not tell me what it says if you're right?
Because you're supposed to be going to find it yourself. Fetch.
Can we
Go.
not?
You
mute
told
the one
us to
supporter?
Google it. Go Google it yourself, bud. Come on. We're waiting on you. This is really ridiculous now. You're a grown-ass man, right? Go use the internet. Use the special internet device in your hand. Go to Google and
All right,
find
bro.
the thing that you said is there. There you go. He did it. Good job. Good job.
Change my mind because you're tripping.
Okay, bud. Bye-bye.
Can we not? Bro, that was my one.
Good boy.
How come I'd have preferred to talk to him than Doug? Why did we get rid of him and keep Doug? What the fuck?
Well, actually, W's the Tammy because she paid to kick Doug also. So,
All right. Well, my work here is done. Thank you.
hey, Mia, thank you very much. We appreciate you very much for coming up. Can we get W's in the chat for our friend Mia? We appreciate you, Mia. Thank you very much. Okay, friend.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Okay, I hope you have a good
Hey.
rest of your night. Bye.
You too.
Nice to meet you, Mia.
Nice meeting you.
Bye, Mia. W's for Mia. Thank you. I mean that was great. Light work, but great work. Great work, Mia.
I genuinely, this is the thing, and I've said this to you so many times. Before he came up, the reason that Matt said, you're not going to like me when I do this, is because I genuinely feel bad talking to Doug. And it's not, it's because he does not have the wherewithal to handle himself in these conversations.
No.
And it makes me feel bad because even when I'm just pointing out factual information, I feel like I'm being nasty to him.
It's fine. You don't need to feel bad. So, all right, let's see who else we got here. Glenn, hi, did you vote for Donald Trump? Glenn.
Oh, my bad. I did not mean to come up on here. Sorry
You're all right.
about
friend.
that. I'm
Okay.
making toast.
You're good. Enjoy your
Myself
toast. Have a
so
good
quick.
night.
All right, you guys are awesome.
Thanks, man. Have a good
All right,
night.
late. Bye.
Bye. Once again, guys, if you voted for Donald Trump, hop in the box. Just vote for, and once again, W's to our friend Tammy. W's to our friend Tammy for the kick. Appreciate you, Tammy. And right now, guys, we're just looking for Trump supporters. So please, just if you voted for Donald Trump, hop in the box. God, hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
What's up, man? Yeah, I did.
Okay, how old are you and what state did you vote in?
21, Florida.
Okay, do you want to discuss one of the topics above my head or something else that Donald Trump is doing right now?
Oh, what are these topics? No, I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on there, to be honest.
You okay, so do you want to discuss something else that Donald Trump is doing right now?
Yeah, sure.
Cool, what is that?
ICE.
Oh, okay, what about it?
It's good. It's good for everyone.
It's good for everyone?
Yes.
Well, hang on, let's not write this off. I enjoy it in drinks.
That's actually, you know what, Erica? That's a good point.
It's on the
I agree
rocks,
with you. You know
actually.
what? I agree with you. It is good for it is. I mean, I love ice in drinks. Although I'm being a little bit of a hypocrite right now because I don't have any in my drink at this point in time. So
And you're in Florida right now. You should be having all the ice in your drink. What are you doing?
What the fuck is wrong with me? God damn it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, you were saying, Trevor.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Trevor, why? Why am I Trevor?
Well, I'm not. You calling yourself that's blasphemy, so I'm not saying it.
I don't really believe in that stuff anymore, to be honest.
Anyway, Trevor, what were you saying?
Yeah, dude, like ICE is good. It's good for immigration. It's good for security, you know. I'm a big security guy.
How is it good for immigration? Could you explain to us?
Because it like weeds out the people who are like here, like in bad faith. You know what I mean? Like doing like fucked up shit.
It does? How so?
Oh yeah. Because like there's like these dudes that like they like bring in like some crazy ass like substances and shit, and you know what I mean?
Oh really? So ICE handles those people?
I mean, there's also collateral damage, but
hold on, time out. I asked you a question. I said, does ICE handle those people who bring substances in the United States? That's what
probably
ICE
like
does?
the nickel and dimers, yeah. Maybe not like the big rigs.
No, I think you're mistaken about what ICE does.
Oh, I'm the least mistaken.
Yeah, I know exactly. So what does ICE stand
least
for?
Mistaken. What do you mean exactly? Get your shit together, pal. Get your shit together.
Can you tell me what ICE stands for?
No, like International Cocaine Extremity or something.
You can't say that word on a TikTok Live. If you say it again, tell me what the letters ICE. What do they stand for?
Dude, obviously I don't know. Did you hear what I just said?
Yeah. Okay. Cool, bro.
What's wrong with this guy, dude?
I know what's wrong with you. Anyways, have a good night, kid.
Laughing at yourself being dense is wild.
Yeah. That's easily like, bro, you're making Doug look smart.
Not good Doug, bad Doug.
Yeah, bad Doug, obviously, yeah. Exactly.
Next time I'm feeling dense, it doesn't happen very often. I'm just gonna laugh in the hope that my laugh puts people off the fact that I don't know anything. Which it actually might do, because I have a delightful laugh.
You really do. Time to shine. Hi, did you vote for Donald Trump? Hello? Oh, that was cool. Tammy, thanks.
Tammy.
Yeah. Okay, time to shine. I guess that might have been a mistake. We'll move on. By the way, thank you guys so much for being here, for supporting. Appreciate you guys on a, what is it, Tuesday night into Wednesday. Happy New Year to everybody. I know this is not the normal setup. Visiting my parents down in Florida until Friday. So we'll be back on the normal setup then. But until then, we're doing something else. So glad you guys are here.
Oh, the stats were that it's overwhelmingly more difficult if you have an ethnic sounding name, because your resume gets cut at the point where they look at resumes. You don't even get to interview stage. Mm-hmm. That's what the data says.
Correct. Oh, look who it is. It's our friend Justin, who is
wrong
about that thing that we were just talking about.
I just want to say, you guys say that people are dense, but you guys don't let people talk. You mute them.
Do you want to cry a little harder? Or did you want to give us some actual evidence that would refute what we just said? Or did you want to cry like a little bitch?
That doesn't offend me.
I don't care if it affects you. I don't give a fuck if it affects you. Did you just want to like actually like?
I got them flustered. That's why.
Oh yeah, look how flustered I am. Did you want to like actually talk about some evidence, or did you just want to like whine some more? Here, I'll let you whine like a little bitch. Here, go for it.
Okay, that doesn't fluster me, man. I know you're flustered. It's okay. So first of
I'm just
all,
gonna eat my
they tried
cookie.
to put this
Did
man
you want to
in
offer?
jail.
Did you want to
They
offer
tried to
some
put this
evidence
man in
about what you
jail.
were talking about? Oh, so
They
you
tried
want to
to put
pivot
it-
now? Oh, so you don't want to
Yes.
talk about that thing that you came up with that you didn't know anything
see
about?
why I say you're
and then
acting
when I
sassy?
cooked you, and then when I cooked you on it, and then when Erica brought up the actual evidence, now you don't want to talk about
Brother,
it. Now you
breathe.
want to
It's
bring
okay.
something else
It's
out. What's
okay.
that? I'm sorry, man. Did I break your concentration?
No.
Cool. Then why don't you bring up the study that I asked you to go find?
You trying to change? You trying to?
No,
We were
brother.
originally talking about,
Nah,
Justin.
that's what we were originally talking about, and now you're pivoting to something else. You want to talk about Donald Trump being prosecuted for 34 different. Oh no!
Don't
poor Donald
process.
Trump. Anyways, do you want to talk about the thing that you originally were talking about, or do you want to say, "Hey, I didn't know what I was talking about. You guys were right."
Why are you
then we
running?
can move on to the other thing that you were trying to talk about. Which do you want to do?
I want you to just calm down. That's what I want you to do.
I'm perfectly fine. I'm asking
No,
you to
you
do
can't
the
stop
thing. You
muting
can
me.
either. I'm not muting you. Actually, that was Erica who just muted you.
That was me.
You
Yeah.
call me a B word.
Anyways,
Like,
What's
come
that?
on, bro. It's never that.
Grow
oh
up.
no!
Like,
oh,
Go get yourself a pacifier. It'll be fine. Okay, I promise.
I thought you said you were 29 years old. I didn't realize that I was dealing with a fucking child here. Anyways, you came up and you said that having a name that was ethnic sounded, that didn't matter. We have actual empirical evidence that proves you wrong. I said, go find us a study that would refute that. You haven't done that. So do you want to admit that you were wrong, or do you want to go get the study that would refute it? Which is it?
Am I going to be able to talk without being called a B word?
No, you're a little bitch. How about that?
Well, you're a big one, bro. I'm not going to lie to you.
I
You're acting
know,
like a
I know,
woman.
I know, I really am. Anyways, you're still
use
pivoting
the
away,
mute
and you
button to
haven't
save
answered the
yourself.
question. Anyways, you still haven't answered the question there, Chief. Are you going to
Without that
refute
mute
the
button,
study?
you guys are.
Yeah, I know. It's because you won't shut the fuck up. Are you going to refute the study, or are you going to admit that you were wrong? Which is it?
I think you should shut the fuck up. Shut up, bro.
Oh, I
Just let
know,
me
but
talk.
are you going to refute the study, or are you going to admit that you were wrong?
How is it wrong for me to tell
Are
people?
you going to refute the study,
I
or
can't
are
talk.
you going to admit that no? Because we're not going to move on from this, because I'm not going to let you off the hook.
You won't let me answer.
Because you won't answer the question. You can either say I was wrong, and then we can
I'm
move
trying
on,
to answer,
or
dude. Chill.
Cool. Or, so you're no. There's only two answers here. The first answer is I was wrong, you were right, or you're going to give me the name of the study that refutes what Erica and I are saying. So if your answer isn't either one of those things, we're gonna move on to another guest.
And do you not think that's not fair? Idiot.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Did you want fair?
You're a grown man talking like that. Chill.
Oh no. Are you sad now? Do you want a
No.
safe space to go cry in?
I'm
You
not gonna
MAGA people
lose
are
sleep
such
over
fucking
this.
little snowflakes. Then
I'm not
go
a
away.
MAGA
Then run away.
either.
Then run away. Oh, there it is. There's the slur. Now see, that's the thing. You knew that when you said that I was going to have to drop you, and you wanted to run away without actually running away. By the way, TikTok. We love the TikTok shop. And as soon as that guest said that word, we dropped him immediately because we do not condone use of that language here on TikTok. I'm so sorry about that, TikTok.
Just very quickly, I'm wearing a lovely pair of jeans today that turned up this morning, courtesy of the TikTok shop, and they're absolute. They are so comfortable, Matt. I'm not like, and that I was able to size down because they're. I know, isn't it?
Hey, also, real quick, can we get baby bottles in the chat for our friend Justin? He seems a little upset, and I would like him to feel better. Let's help our friend Justin feel better. So let's give him some baby bottles because I would like him to feel better. Feel better, Justin. Feel better. Also, you know what I have? I have this awesome little. I can't show it to you guys because it's hooked up. I have a neat little USB-C like hub thing that I got off of the TikTok shop. That's super cool. It's got like 2 or 3 different USB-C hubs and then like 2 different USB A hubs, and then it's got like a HDMI plug in. It's really cool. Really like this thing. Oh, and it's even got a spot I think where you could plug in like a headphone jack. Really neat. I'm using it right now to plug in my microphone interface. So
Yeah.
really cool.
I just bought a very similar thing, not from TikTok Shop, from the terrible website that none of us are supposed to use. I bought one from there.
Oh no.
I know.
No, we won't talk about that.
It gets delivered the next day. I can't resist.
Wizard, hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yep.
Cool. How old are you? What state did you vote in?
39, New York.
Okay. Do you want to discuss one of the topics above or something else that Donald Trump's doing right now?
I mean, didn't it come out that Jeffrey Epstein hates Donald Trump?
No. Why?
No. Are you not reading the emails?
What do you mean? Do you mean that he hates him like at the end of his like life? I mean, sure, but he was his best friend for over 10 years. Jeff said that. He said that on an audio recording. You really?
Uh-huh.
Okay, you didn't know that? He said that on an audio recording?
If we're reading the emails, surely we should read all of them. And you've clearly missed a few.
There's more proof of Somali fraud than there is Donald Trump being a pedophile, man.
Cool story.
Cool. Awesome. Then that's great. And the people
Yeah,
who
it
are
is great.
that's great. And the people who are committing the fraud are being prosecuted for it. That's why there's been 70 prosecutions for it in the last 3
Yeah.
years.
No,
So
it's
why
more
I don't
than that.
understand what. So, anyways,
The
so since
daycare
those
fraud
people
has
are being
nothing to do
hold
with
on.
it, man.
So since those people are
Daycare
being
fraud is new.
anyway, so since those people are being prosecuted for it, that was
Well,
a great
they're not
pivot.
yet.
So anyway, no, 70 people
No,
have
the
been
daycare fraud is
prosecuted.
new, man. You're
70
talking-
people have been prosecuted for it
What
since
about the COVID
2022. Can you stop talking over me? I'll explain to you what I'm saying.
You
Anyways,
don't know what you're talking
so-
about.
Cool. Well, if you could just stop talking over me and just like chill out for a second, I'll explain it to you.
Trying to mansplain right now, and you don't know what you're talking about.
Right. I
Okay,
just
are
want to
you-
let you know.
Yeah.
You can't mansplain something to another man. That's just called
Oh, you can actually.
No, that's just called explaining.
You assuming my gender?
Yeah. Because
Dude,
a
this-
woman
Well,
would
don't
not
assume my
a
gender.
woman
I'm trans
a
woman.
woman
Thank
would
you.
not come out with such a bunch of bullshit.
I'm
Yeah,
a trans
I am.
woman.
No,
Dude,
you're
did
not.
you come up here to have like a real conversation, or did you just come up
You're
here to
not
be a
having a
little
real
bitch?
conversation. You're spreading
Okay, so,
propaganda.
so you just came up here to be a little bitch and like
you're
not actually have a
propagandist.
real conversation. So, dude, if you
You're an
wanted to
idiot,
have like a
dude.
real conversation, we could do that. But you just wanted to come up here and troll. I get
Oh,
it
you're an
because you don't have any real facts. So what you wanted to do is you
You
wanted to
don't
say
either,
something
no.
about Epstein. Then
No,
you
you
wanted to
don't.
pivot to the Somali thing because you don't actually know what you're
You don't
talking
know what you're
about.
talking
So, anyways,
You're an idiot.
That's cool. Oh, really? Okay. Then why don't you stop
Yeah.
talking for a second and let me talk, and then you can talk.
Great, lumberjack. Go ahead.
Cool. Awesome. Are you calling me a lumberjack because I'm wearing a flannel shirt? Is that your best ad
you,
hom
you,
attack?
you dress
bud?
like an idiot too.
Okay, cool. Why don't you turn your camera on then? Turn your camera on. If you're gonna do ad hom attacks, dude, turn your camera on and at least like do it face to face. Or are you? There you go. Flip your camera around. Let's see what you look like. Come on.
See, you can see my house.
No, turn your camera around. Don't be a little bitch.
Yeah,
Turn
you
your
can see
camera
my
around.
house, bro. Look, you can see my feet.
Oh, I see.
My 400,000
No, see, you're not going to talk anymore until you turn.
$400,000 mortgage.
Oh, really? That's it? I have a $900,000 mortgage, you little pussy.
I
Anyways,
don't.
are you gonna turn your?
Fucking 1,200 foot apartment.
Yeah, sure, bud. Anyways, are you gonna turn your camera around, or are you a little bitch?
Show me your $900,000 mortgage.
Are you gonna turn your camera around, or are you a little bitch?
Working overtime trying to mute me, bro.
What's that?
You're touching the button.
Yeah, I'm on vacation in
Ew.
Florida. I'm using an iPad, not TikTok Studio.
That
Fantastic.
shit. Oh,
I know, right?
Double
It's really
overtime.
hilarious. Anyways, are you gonna turn your
Hey,
camera around, or am I gonna drop you?
God, man. Look at
I
that,
don't do ad hom attacks unless somebody's face to face with me.
bro. Keep pressing that button.
Okay, bye.
Press it, bro. I'm going to keep
Dude, like, listen, I want to have real debates with people, and so, like, I just don't fucking care. I just don't fucking care enough.
I want to point out that was me muting him.
I know. It's fine. Bye, bud.
Matt, yeah, I know you know, but I just want to point out to him that was me muting you. I wonder why you would call yourself his screen name if you were a trans woman, though. Be weird to, like, call yourself a wizard, wouldn't it?
Mm.
Wouldn't that be weird?
Like,
That would be a weird thing to do.
also, why do people go to the like? Who fucking cares? Also, I really like my LL Bean fucking flannel shirt. It's super comfy. I don't give a fuck.
What do you mean, what credentials do I have? None of your fucking business.
More than you. That's what credentials she has. That's all you need to know. More than you. Oh, man. That was funny.
Doug's in the comments saying chat is hostile as fuck. Of course they are. To you.
Matt's Limerick. He's like, he works all night, sleeps all day. Yeah, there you go. Like, after all that, I still would have had a political conversation with a guy. I don't give a fuck. Like, just calm down for 2 seconds.
He didn't want to have a conversation at all.
No, he just wanted to troll.
He was not interested in a conversation.
No.
Anyway, guys, keep tapping, keep sharing. We would love to get some actual people who can have an actual conversation about something actual. Actually.
Listen, if you want to pick up a matte flannel, it's just fucking LL Bean. That's all. Go to LL Bean.
You buy a lot from LL Bean, don't you?
Not like a lot, but I mean a bit. So, yeah. Watch this. Still goated. Hi, did you vote for Donald Trump?
Fuck Trump!
Oh, okay. Well, we appreciate you, bud. Thanks.
W's in the chat.
W's.
I'm wearing a t-shirt today that says, a sweatshirt today that says, strong female lead. That's what I'm wearing.
I like that shirt. That's cool.
Thanks.
All right. Well, we don't have anyone else in the guest box. So if you voted for Donald Trump, feel free to hop in now. We're just looking for Trump voters at the moment. Appreciate you. And I don't buy that much from LL Bean, but I do pass by there a lot when I'm driving back and forth to my place in Maine. So, Doug, I see you in the request. You were paid to kick, so you can't come back tonight. Sorry.
I have become obsessed with resale websites. So 2 items of clothing that I'm wearing today. I'm wearing a pair of grey leather Converse from a resale site, and my sweater is also from a resale site. I might never buy anything new again.
I mean, ever? I don't know about that. Come on.
I've got so many good things. I've got a really good t-shirt that's got the knocker. You know, Labyrinth, right?
We talked about this, yes.
Oh, did we talk about this? Okay, I'll shut up then.
No. I mean, you can tell. I mean, there's 700-ish people in here. I mean, you can tell them about it. I'm saying, Doug, that would be Tammy. I'll tell you what. If you would like, you can pay $40, and I'll bring you back up.
Oh, Jesus, no.
I'm a capitalist. I don't care. You want to pay? Fine, pay. Mr. Guys, I don't have any other ops. If he wants to pay, fucking pay. Fine.
But he has to pay and turn his camera on.
All right.
Anyway, in other news, I bought a Labyrinth t-shirt which has the knocker that has like the bit in its ears so it can't hear anything, and it says something like, oh, I can't remember. No point, can't hear you, like the knocker says. Yeah, good times.
I like that. I like that. Don't worry, can't hear you. I like that.
We're going to see me and my brother and his girlfriend. She's not the fiance, that was the last one. And my mum. We're going to see Labyrinth.
You watch yourself.
What? I will. We're going to see.
Now.
No, do you know what happened at my dad's funeral? My uncle went up to my brother's ex and called her my brother's new girlfriend's name and gave her a big hug, and she was like, yeah, my name's Nikki.
Oh my God. Doug, I might have had like low viewership when I started. I was never 20 viewers. Okay, get the fuck out of here, please. Okay, get the fuck out of here.
I've been coming here longer than Doug has, and you've had in the hundreds at least since I've been coming here.
Even when I started, like, you know, I was even when I just first started, I was pulling 70 or 80 people. Like, even my very first lives, okay? So get the fuck out of here. It was never one of those dumb MAGA lives where there was only 20 people here. Get the fuck out.
I'll tell you what, I think Doug should go start his own live, and we'll see how many people turn up to that.
Yeah, you were there. Okay, bud. Sure. Just because you look like Negan. Hilarious. Oh, yeah, with the flannel and everything. Yeah, I guess that's fair enough. Sure.
Oh, no, that's bad. Jack and Piper's mum, don't do that. Yeah, my dad's funeral was actually a bit eventful. My brother's ex-fiance was outside crying, not because she misses him, but because she misses all of us.
My dad's best friend, his first wife was named Esther, and then his second wife was named Edith.
Oh, no.
My poor dad, like, I can think of at least a dozen times when he's swapped the names. I'm like, oh, brutal. So, yeah.
Is Doug trying to flirt with you from the comments?
I don't even know anymore. I don't even know where Doug is. Like, you know, I don't even know anymore. Just, I don't know. Do we have any other Trump supporters in here?
I don't know. Slick Willie seems to want to debate me on the Jazz Butcher versus the Style Council. I'm not sure that would be anything that anyone else would want to watch, though.
No, yeah. By the way, that guy who was talking about the Somali daycares, our friend Tammy had mentioned that because I haven't had a chance to read up extensively on the daycare stuff. Apparently, that dumb kid who did the video calls himself the YouTube journalist or whatever. He didn't show that a bunch of the daycares that he went to, they were closed because they were outside of their operating hours. And then a bunch of them wouldn't let him in because they're daycares. And they don't let random guys with video cameras in. Oh, and by the way, he's not an independent journalist. The GOP in Minnesota apparently put him up to do this.
And I'm going to say, as someone who works in a setting with young people, you don't let anybody in unless they have a specific reason to be there, because otherwise bad stuff happens. It's literally called safeguarding. It has a name.
Yeah. And also, like I mentioned before, a bunch of these people there were a bunch of people who committed fraud. They're bad people. They should be prosecuted and go to jail. That's why 70 people have already been prosecuted in the last 3 years. This is a thing that's happening. We already knew about this, and they're being taken care of. No one's defending those people. They're bad people. And, like, I don't understand why that's some sort of a gotcha thing, or why it's like, I'm not defending those people. They're bad people.
Do you know what though? I could absolutely understand the Trumpers going wild for this if they actually gave a fuck about fraud. But they don't, because Donald Trump is pardoning people left, right, and centre who have committed fraud, and they don't care about that. They don't care that he pardoned a guy who did $205 million worth of fraud in Florida, Medicaid and Medicare fraud in Florida. They don't care. Yeah, I was on with Doug earlier, but I haven't been on for the whole day. I've had a nap. I've made dinner. You know, I've taken the dog.
Yeah, that's right. I'm back.
I was actually talking, Doug.
Okay.
I've taken the dog for a walk. I've been to the store. I'm gonna make
I went to Venmo and
I'm gonna make up another 20 things so that Doug doesn't get to speak.
Bro, dude, I paid to be up here. I mean, come on, dude. Relax, okay? Look, I understand we have our differences, right? And apparently way more than I thought we did, right? Because you're, La La Land saying crazy shit, but
hang on, wasn't there a camera on stipulation?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Definitely was not.
There wasn't?
Bro, there wasn't. Please.
There wasn't?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure there wasn't.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure the only stipulation was what you stated, which I did. Okay.
No, I said, and you have to have your camera on.
No, Eric,
All right.
You know what? It's fine.
Oh, look at those cheeks.
Close enough.
Who's that?
You.
Not me.
Sure is.
With the sunglasses?
No, that's you, Michael.
No, it's not.
What?
It's not.
It sure is, bud.
Sure is not.
Whatever you say. They're good. Then you don't mind this picture being up here. Great.
The guy's pretty hot. Who's that?
Great.
What are you're flirting with everybody today apart from me. What the fuck is wrong with me?
You can get
You're flirting with Matt from the comments. You're flirting with the guy in the picture behind Matt.
Hey, everybody can get it. All right.
I don't want it. Thanks, though.
Well, I
Look at that fine black man behind you, Matt.
first it's glasses, okay?
Anyways, you paid, bud. What do you want to talk about?
I didn't pay. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, well, if you didn't pay, then I'm going to drop you.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay. So I'm going to drop you because you didn't pay?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Can you move out of the way a second? I just want to take a screenshot of this so that I can make a grinder profile.
Let's not do that.
There we go. Got it. Thanks.
Oh, don't worry, Eric. I can just send you. I'll just send you the
No, look,
the original.
dude,
Yeah, you don't need a screenshot. I mean, I'll just send you the original.
that's
Okay,
pretty fucked
cool.
up. That's pretty fucked up of you, Matt.
What's pretty fucked up?
That's pretty fucked up. It's pretty fucked up, dude. I come here in goodwill, and like this is what you do, really? It's pretty fucked up, dude.
Really? Is my face out here 5 days a week?
Yeah, but
Along
it's
with
pretty
my
fucked up.
view?
It doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. It does not matter, dude. It's
Why
pretty
doesn't
fucked up.
it matter?
It's pretty fucked up what you're doing, dude.
Oh, hang
Okay.
on. Michelle just pointed out I don't need to put it on Grinder because it's already there. Thank you.
I come up here first of all when you guys don't have opposition, right? I come up here and this is what you do, really? Come on, dude.
Dude,
Really?
You said that's
if
not
you
you.
want to... Yeah, so why does it matter?
No, it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. It's really fucked
You
up,
said it's
dude.
not
I
you.
did not expect
You
this.
said it's
I
not
expect
you.
this from other people. I did not expect this from you, dude. This
You
is
said it
pretty
wasn't
fucked up.
you, so it doesn't matter.
All right, Matt. Whatever you want to believe, dude. That's
What do you mean?
That's pretty fucked up, dude.
That's what you said.
Dude, dude, man, I've been here from the start, and like, really.
I thought you've been here since I only had 20 people here, right?
Yeah, dude, from the start, dude. I've been here from the fucking start, dude. Really, and
just a question.
and really,
Hang
you
on,
want to do
Doug.
that, man? Come
Doug
on.
or Michael, whatever your name is. How long ago was that Matt only had 20 people in his life? Can you
I
give
don't know.
us-
It's been fucking 12 months. I've been following for a long fucking time. Okay, and that's not right. Okay, that's not right. Okay, man, that's really fucked up, man. I did not expect this from you. Okay.
But it wasn't you in the photo, so I don't know why you're upset.
Dude, can you shut the fuck up? Okay.
No,
Like- No, you can.
no, the answer is I absolutely cannot. You can, though. I just made you.
It's almost a little spicy.
I don't know why you're angry at me. I haven't done anything apart from point out to you that you said that wasn't a photo of you.
Bro, if
Erica,
you're gonna
dude,
listen,
come on.
no. Listen, man. Let me put it to you straight up.
What, dude?
You're
What?
in your late 30s. If you're going to have political views, stand 10 toes down like a grown-ass man and be able to say, this is who I am, and these
No,
are
you
my
can't do
political
that. You
views.
can't
No,
fucking do that.
shut
It's
the
political
fuck up.
fun.
Shut the fuck up. If you don't feel comfortable doing that and you feel the need to be anonymous on the internet, maybe there's something wrong with what you're saying. I have no problem sitting here and saying with my whole fucking face 5 days a week, every week for the most part, exactly what I fucking believe in all the fucking time. I'm so sorry that you don't feel that way. That
Man,
you need
don't do
to
that shit.
hide behind an anonymity. That sucks.
Matt, don't do that shit, dude. Really.
Don't do what? Don't do what?
Don't do that shit, dude. I mean,
Do what?
really, come on.
What? What did I do?
Dude, I come here in good faith.
You keep saying that. You keep
I
saying
do.
that, except you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
I come
But
here
you
with
don't.
logical arguments, right?
No,
And
you
and
don't.
and
That's-
I
that's-
literally
that's-
research
that's just
different
bullshit.
arguments to make it fresh. And like really, you're gonna do that? Like, man, come on, dude. That's not right. I get your point. I understand what you're saying. Okay, I hear you. Okay, but like, don't do that shit, dude.
If you don't like it, then don't give your political views publicly.
No, man.
Exactly. There you go.
All right,
there you go.
Crap, man, dude. It's all good.
Yeah, you don't want to see. You don't want to talk because you don't like the fact that someone might know who you are. They might know.
I believe in the betterment.
You
people
are ashamed. You're ashamed of what you believe in.
I believe in the betterment of people.
You're ashamed of what you believe in.
I believe. I'm not ashamed of believing.
Then if you're not ashamed, then why are you afraid of your face being associated with your political beliefs?
Because you don't do that. You don't do that. That's why.
Matt literally does do that every single day. He literally does do that.
Okay, well, he does that. I don't do that. All right, so like.
But okay. So I'm going to assume that photo. Excuse me, I'm talking right now. I'm going to assume that photo of you is something that you have put on some kind of profile that is available on the internet. If you put your face somewhere that is available on the internet, anybody can take that image. Perfectly legal. There's nothing to stop him doing that.
Okay, yeah, you can say that about a lot of shit, right? It doesn't make it right. Doesn't make it right, okay? That's all I'm saying. Right? And that wasn't right.
What wasn't right?
What you did, dude. I'm not going to hang on to this anymore. But like, I came up here like every panel I've been on, right? I don't disagree with people's statements, right? I look for the betterment of people always, right? And for you to try to do that shit, like acting like I'm like what? Like I'm a detriment to society? Like, come on, dude. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Total bullshit, dude. And I didn't expect this from you. I expect this from fucking maybe Dean or Parker or some other shit. I didn't expect this from you, dude. Honestly.
He's not angry, Matt. He's just disappointed.
No, I'm fucking pissed, dude. I don't know why you did that.
You don't know why I made you show your own face? Do you not? Okay, so basically what you're saying is you don't believe in what you're saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I believe in betterment of people. Okay, period.
No. That's my stance. No. Stop saying that. Stop saying it. Stop saying that. You don't believe in what you're saying because you won't put your face alongside your beliefs. Correct?
You can't do it in this political climate, dude. You can't do it.
Oh, really?
You can't do it.
So what am I doing?
And I respect you for that. Right, that's why I follow you.
I thought you said I can't. I thought you said you can't do it. What does Johnny do? What does Polly do? What does Adam do? What does Doug do? What does Erica do? Erica does it too. Erica, you've seen Erica's face before. What do all of these people whose lives that you go on? What do they do?
And I
have no problem. Cool. So you have no respect for yourself?
No. I have respect for them, but it's just not the political climate to do that, dude. You can't fucking get a fucking job or hold a job when you do this. Like you can't. Like you can't work.
Really?
Yeah, you can, dude.
I have a job.
Literally.
I have a job. Doug has a job.
You have a job because you're from the EU and you're on here on America's Live. So people aren't seeing it. They're not judging you for it.
First of all, I'm not from the EU. Nope. Incorrect.
Unfortunately,
correct, Matthew. But no, we all everybody has a job. There's maybe a few of those people that you named. This is their job, but actually, most of us we have jobs.
Polly, I know Polly has a job. Ari has a job. Doug has a job. I know for sure all of those people have day jobs. What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
The point that I'm trying to make is that, dude, you can't.
RJ,
like,
yeah, RJ has RJ has a job.
You cannot present your political views without getting ostracized for it. Okay.
No. Correction. You can't present your political views without getting ostracized for them if they're shitty views.
Well, I think we have a disagreement there. You can't share your political opinions, period, right? You can't, right? I've been there. I've done that. I've seen it. Okay, you can't do it because they'll find a way to fire you, right? I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen to my bosses. I've seen it.
You've seen it happen to your bosses?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah. It happens, dude. It's reality. It is, man.
Really? Tell us about one of your bosses who got fired for their political views.
I don't know. Maybe he was drinking on the job, so maybe that might have something to do with it. But like,
okay.
But also, he presented, strong opinions about how he viewed certain things, right?
Oh, okay.
That probably also.
Does he work for a private company?
I'm not going to say anything about any of that, but like he works for a company. Let's put it that way. Okay.
A private company?
Company. Could be private, could be public. Who knows, right?
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
What? Man, I have great respect for you, right?
Great, and you have no respect for yourself. I get it.
No, I'm growing respect for Erica. I was going to call her Rebecca, but it's Erica. But at the same time, dude, don't do that shit, man. Come on. It's not cool. Not cool. Not cool at all. All right.
Oh, well.
Yeah, well.
Sucks.
Yeah, it does. It does suck, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Do you know the irony of all this? The irony of all this is that actually what's not cool is doing what you do, Doug. That's what's not cool.
What do I do?
I believe I listened to you tell a whole panel of black people earlier try to, I don't know, what would we use? Black-splain slavery? I don't know. Is that the word we'd use? I don't know.
No, that's not what it's. No, that's not what I said. Okay, don't go there. That's also not what I said. Right, I was explaining the logic behind the entire video thing. Okay, that's all I was doing. Right, does not mean I hold those beliefs. Okay, it does not mean that. It does not mean I vouch for those beliefs. Okay. Okay. It doesn't. And I think that you guys both, I think both of you guys know that.
Be quiet. Do you know what I don't do, Matt? I don't defend things that are indefensible. Not even in a, I'm just trying to explain to you what they meant by that way. Just don't do it. I just don't do it.
I'm just using logic. I'm not supporting these certain views. Okay, I'm just using logic to argue certain points. That's all I'm doing. Okay, and if you can't defeat the logic in an argument, then maybe your argument isn't strong enough. That's pretty much it. Right? You learn that in debate camp, right? Right. It doesn't matter. In debate camp, you have two opposing views, right? Neither one is 100% correct. right? It depends on how you actually debate it to win.
I'm sorry.
How you do it.
I'm sorry. Are you telling Matt and I how debates work now?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, because you guys didn't go to debate camp, so you guys don't know.
No, I was in charge of the debating society at my university.
All right, so
No,
then
you're right. I didn't go to debate camp. I was the chair of the debating society for my whole last university.
Yeah, so you know about rebuttal 1, rebuttal 2. You know about all that. Yeah.
Time debate, 3 people on either side, a moderator. Yeah, I know about all that shit.
Okay. All right. So then you do know. This is why probably I don't like you. This is why we probably get into arguments, because you're probably a good debater. All right.
One of us is, Doug. One of us is.
No, I think we both are. Okay. And if you're looking for a point, there isn't one. There's no point here.
But if you at your age, if you were some kid, if you were 21 years old, I don't give a fuck. Okay? At your age, if you can't stand up and be like, listen, this is what I believe in, and this is who I am. If you can't do that, you don't believe in what you're saying.
Matt, first of all,
no, listen to what I'm saying. Just listen. You don't believe in what you're saying, and you're afraid that other people aren't going to like you for what you have to say.
Matt, look.
I'm not afraid
Matt,
not liking me for what I have to say. If
Matt,
people don't like me for what I have to say, they can fuck off.
Matt,
That's fine.
I've had family move into Massachusetts. I'm learning more about the entire state economic systems, healthcare system. I'm learning about it. Right, it's a process, right? And I'm slowly getting on board with that whole thing. I understand it. I see it. I see it's better.
This has nothing to do with Massachusetts.
No,
I didn't live my entire life here. I told you I went to school I went to Florida State.
Yeah, I know, but
I didn't live my entire life here. I've traveled all over the world. I've traveled all over the country. That's not what this is about. It's not about that. It's just about having personal beliefs that you can stand up as an adult and say, I believe in this. This is who I am, and it's okay. Wouldn't you, the things that you say here anonymously, would you say them in person?
Absolutely
to
not.
Other people?
No, I wouldn't.
There you go. So, you're ashamed of your beliefs.
I'm ashamed. Yeah, there's certain parts of it. Yeah, sure.
There you go.
You know what?
That's it.
I sit at work in the staff room and have the exact kinds of political conversation that I have on TikTok with my colleagues. My colleague called Gareth, who just left at Christmas, he just left work at Christmas. He had exactly the opposite political views to me. He was far more like you in his political views. And I was able to have conversations with him every day. And guess what? We didn't hate each other because we thought differently about things. In fact, I would say that he was one of my best buddies at work. But I would tell him when he was wrong. And if he thought I was wrong, he would tell me. Okay? Because that's what grown-ups do. Grown-ups have their political beliefs and they stand up, they stand by those political beliefs no matter what. I would not be embarrassed if my boss asked me into her office to explain.
Erica, can I give you an example? Because
I'm talking. Anyway, I would not be embarrassed if my boss asked me to come into her office to explain something that I'd said on the internet, because I don't say anything hateful about entire groups of people. I might not like a particular person and tell them that, but I have never said anything on here that I am ashamed of. There's a few things that I've learned from because I said something from my specific point of view which doesn't stand true for everybody, or which might have been insensitive. And I said this to you earlier. When somebody said something to me about that, I then learned from it and tried not to do it again. That is true. The simplification of that is I'm not a schnartzy. That is a very good simplification. Thank you.
Dude.
Erica, can I say something? Look, I've worked in the workforce, right? And I've seen like there's certain things that you say that don't align with reality, right? Like I mentioned the age thing, right? Ageism, right? People judging employees based on their age. Like sorry, hello?
We're listening.
Yeah,
This is called, I know that
but
you might be unfamiliar with this, but us being quiet is called listening.
Yeah, though I do need to say thank you to Meh on the tube for the super chat. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Appreciate that. It says kick him off. Appreciate that. We do have a kick fee, but appreciate that. But that's appreciate you for that super chat. Thank you, friend.
I forgot that we were.
Thank you.
I forgot that we were on the tube as well. I didn't realize we were today.
Well, I've done a little magic to have us up on the tube, even though we're not on a regular setup. And tonight is our very first night that we have monetization on the tube. So thank you. I see. Thank you, everyone over on the tube, for the gifts, and thank you very much for our very first super chat over there. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you. I apologize that I didn't see it until now.
I have a question, Matt. How much they hating me on the tube tonight?
I really haven't been looking. I just I don't know. I try not to read the tube chat. I'm sure they hate it all this. It's fine.
Look, Erica,
I might go and have a little look.
Go for
Erica,
it.
the problem I have with you and Matt.
I'm sorry. I don't care. I'm sure you're going to tell us anyway, but I genuinely don't care.
Okay, whatever. But like, the problem I have with your guys' statements is that you have an idealistic look on society, and I have a realistic look on society, and there's a stark difference between those 2 points, right? Like you said, right? Things like ageism, right? Oh, you can just file a lawsuit. It doesn't work that way in reality. It doesn't work that way.
I never said that. I've never talked to you about ageism.
Well, somebody else on the panel was, right?
Well, it wasn't me. Can you please freaking remember who you talked to, what about, like what you talked to who about? Because please don't say you had a conversation with me that you didn't have.
Okay, then do you believe that exists? Like, do you believe ageism exists in the workforce? Like,
I'm not debating you, Doug. I don't think you've grasped this.
I'm not trying to debate on this point, right? Because I've seen it. I know it happens, right? It's not a debate, right? If you guys say otherwise, then it's just a flat out disagreement, and you don't have experience, right? That's what it comes down to. What I'm saying is these things happen, and a lot of your guys' arguments are idealistic. Like, it's like, oh, this is how it should work. This is how it should be. And all I'm presenting is the fact that it doesn't always work that way. That's all I'm saying.
I just want to say thank you to Immaculate. Thank you for the £2. For the £2 on the tube. It says, lesson of the day, F around and find out.
Woo!
£2.
England. I don't know. They might not be from England. Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, etc.
One of the UK. 2 pounds of what? Cindy says. Shut up, Cindy. You know what we mean. Look, man. This is just silly, man. This is silly. Look, I sat at a dinner table with my girlfriend's stepmom 6 months ago, and I told her who she's a Trump supporter. She's MAGA. And I told her the same things that I tell people here. The same things. I said the same things that I would say to people here. Give the same information, share the same views that I have. I am not afraid to be the person that I am in my regular life. If you're afraid to be that person, there is something wrong. There is a disconnect with the views in your head and what you really believe.
Matt, can I give you an example? Do you know Freakonomics?
No. I said no. The answer is no. I don't want an example. I don't care because it doesn't matter to me.
Do you know Freakonomics, the book?
Yes, I know Freakonomics, the book, and I don't care.
But there's one point that they brought up, right? About how do you solve world hunger, right? You can't say those views without getting chastised for it, right? But from a logical perspective, it makes sense, right? You know what I'm talking about?
What?
No, Freakonomics, right? It presents logical solutions to all the problems, right?
Well, some of them yes, and some of them no. Like that book was like some things sure, but not everything. Like some of that was bullshit. Like
some of it was,
book,
yeah.
Some of that was bullshit.
No, it was. I'll agree.
Not all of that stuff is like, oh, that's definitely right.
No, but for the listeners, if you guys don't know, it solved the solution of world hunger by, hey, eat babies, right? That's what it said in Freakonomics, right? Then you solve world hunger, and then you also solve the population problem.
I just want to stop you there. I just want to stop you because they stole that idea. That idea is actually from Jonathan
Swift. Yes.
And it's called A Modest Proposal. So they stole that idea from somebody else. It's Jonathan Swift.
Was satire.
Yeah, but the concept of
that was satire.
Yes, I know it was satire, but you can't come out and say that, right? Even though it presents a solution, right? You can't come out and publicly say that.
Someone did come out and say it, and it was satire.
No, I know, Matt, but Matt, you can't come out and propose a solution.
You're saying, holy fuck, dude, come on. You cannot be comparing A Modest Proposal and Jonathan Swift to actual real life fucking political discussions. Holy shit, dude.
No,
come on.
The only point that I'm relating is that you can't not present logical views without
That's not a logical view.
Well, technically it was.
No, it's not. Technically, it's not. It is not logical
to propose world hunger.
No, you can't. No, you can't. That's not how that works. That's not Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Dude, man.
Dude.
Yeah.
Also, thank you to Fish Taco Guy, who said, Doug, if you're going to participate, you need to say things with your chest. Stop worrying about what people say and focus on being a better debater. And listen, more people respect you if you are more than being a whiny bitch. And then Phil says, if he says that about that book, he can't say that Trump says hyperbole or was joking about the things that he does. That's also a very good point. Thank you, Phil. I mean, it's ridiculous. Also, thank you to Taylor on the Cash App. Says, typical MAGA, you say no, they keep going. It's true. Consent is important. and we've just kind of
No,
skipped right over that. But that's because I don't give a fuck what Malcolm Gladwell said. They don't give a fuck. I mean, really, dude. Like, and the idea of saying someone gave a logical solution, and you can't say that. And the logical solution that you're giving as the example is let's eat babies to solve world hunger. When in fact that was literally, and when I say literally, I mean literally, it was satire.
Yeah, I know, but it did present a solution, right? If you were to hypothetically go down that road,
Is that
it
a
would work.
logical solution that should be proposed and that meaningfully would work? Yes or no?
It was a logical solution, yes.
Would it meaningfully work? Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
No, it wouldn't meaningfully
Exactly. That's why this isn't comparable. That's why it's not comparable when we are having a discussion with you and we're like, hey, we should have universal health care for everybody. That's a reasonable thing for us to propose because guess what? Every other developed nation in the world has it, and we don't.
I also want to just quickly ask Bad Doug. Bad Doug, are you pro-life?
Are we talking logical or what?
Are we talking about your actual?
My personal beliefs?
Yeah.
Do I believe in?
Are you
no
pro-life?
abortion? My personal beliefs are different from what I think is best for the country.
Hang on. So your personal beliefs are different from what you think is logical.
No, my personal beliefs are different from what I believe is best for the country.
So what are your personal beliefs?
My personal beliefs is that we should have the option to do whatever the woman needs.
Okay, but you believe that would be bad for the country?
Well, if we're talking from economic perspective, yeah, I guess it is. Yeah. Right? You need more people to work more jobs. Like you need more people.
So hang on a minute. So actually eating babies isn't a logical solution because you need people to do the work. Got you. So it's not the logical solution, is it?
Sorry, what? Can you repeat that?
I'm not saying it again. I'm busy reading YouTube comments. By the way, can I just say, while Doug's being quiet, can I say W mods on TT, W mods on the YT. You are doing an excellent freaking job. Big up to you all. I shouldn't have said big up. But well done.
Yeah. Our mods on the tube are crushing it. We appreciate you. Thank you, mods over there. By the way, also want to say thank you, Allie, on the Cash App for the 5. Allie says, W Matt and Erica for dealing with this bullshit. Thank you, Allie.
Can I say, I don't think that you can say that you come into places and make logical arguments where literally within 2 comments to you, I'm able to destroy your entire argument about eating babies.
I asked you what you said. If I didn't hear you, dude. That's all I did.
I'm not What are you doing with your phone? Like I don't know whether you're rubbing it up and down against your knees or what, but okay.
Thank you again to Phil. Thank you, Phil. Phil said, wait. He said AI is taking over jobs, and it was undeniable. If there will be less human jobs in the future, then we don't need more babies.
That is a great point.
We need more babies.
One, Phil.
That's just
Good
how
one, Phil.
this works, right? We need more population. That's how you grow GDP, et cetera, right?
What are you doing with your... Not if they don't have jobs, because you have to look after them. If you're going to have whole swathes of your population without a job, you need to look after them.
Erica, I'm talking from a purely logic perspective, right? You need more people generally, right? They consume more, and then you also have, right? If they consume more, then you have more jobs openings, right? From a logical perspective, it makes sense.
You don't know what logic is. You literally do not know what logic is. No, you've got no clue.
Maybe I know what
Not a clue. Not a clue. Debate camp has failed you. You do not have any logical thinking. You do not have any critical thinking. Debate camp. Doug, I've never met a debate camp failure before.
Well, have you looked in the mirror?
Go to debate camp, Doug.
Okay. And don't chastise me for going to debate camp. What's the big deal? Like, I get certain points of what you guys are saying, right? I understand certain points of what you're saying, right? I get it, right? I don't think that you guys understand the other side. Like, for example, right? One thing you guys do pretty often is you discount people's personal experience, which is a pretty big thing, right?
I'm discounting yours right now.
Okay, can you stop doing that, please?
No, make me. Matt, can I say I'm currently watching your exasperated expression on two screens, one of which is slightly behind the other.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really good fun watching you look exasperated in slightly out of sync stereo.
I'm
if you will.
Glad that my exasperation is giving you some amount of pleasure. It's great.
What's really weird? You know what is weird though? Although you're moving at a different rate, the animations turn up at the exact same time on both screens. The gift animations.
That's interesting. I wonder what that is.
I don't know. Crazy.
That's wild. Did
the point that I was trying to make is that things like
nobody cares.
Can you stop, please?
No.
Nicely, dude.
I've already said no. I've already said no.
Okay. But you guys discount honest views that come from people. Like you keep bringing up statistics.
No, we don't. No, we don't. That's
that guy Justin.
Holy shit, dude! You know what? You know what that guy said? What did I ask for that guy to do? I said we have a study that proves the thing that we say, and then Erica went out and grabbed the study that I was talking about. I'm not on my laptop because I can't use TikTok Studio because I'm at my parents' house. And because I'm at my parents' house, I don't have the upload speed to run the live. That's why Nemo was running the live last night because I couldn't do it. And now I'm on an iPad. I don't have a laptop to pull the study up. But Erica pulled it up so that we could show exactly what I was saying, is that people who have ethnic sounding names are at a disadvantage when it comes to the hiring process. He said that's not true, and I said okay, refute it. Show me a study. Just show me a study. That's it. Show me a study that would prove me wrong. That's all I asked for.
Man, I get where you're.
I want to actually correct you. Can I just correct you real quick? Please. I actually pulled up three separate studies. One from the University of Manchester, one from the University of Delaware, and one from Harvard, all of which say the same thing.
There you go.
Look, so I get where you're saying.
So, and what I said to him was, no one gives a fuck about your anecdote from living in Texas. No one gives a flying fuck. Yeah, no one gives a fuck about my anecdote about living in Massachusetts or from when I lived in Florida before or any of it. No one gives a fuck.
Yeah, but
What
when I'm
do you
saying,
give a fuck about? No, listen to me. Shut up and listen. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up and listen to what I am saying. No one cares about anecdotes because anyone can say, I have a friend and this happened to me, blah, blah, blah. No one fucking cares. What matters is actual verifiable data. That's what matters. That's why I was cutting the guy off, because I don't fucking care about a stupid fucking story. And if I told a stupid fucking story about something that happened to a friend of mine who had an ethnic sounding name and didn't get hired, he would be right to say, that's an anecdote. I don't care. He would be right to say that to me because it doesn't matter. What matters is the fact that Erica found 3 separate studies in like 30 seconds that proved our point. Do you understand why that matters?
no, I hear you, Matt. I hear every point
Great.
that you're making.
Then if you hear every point that I make, there is nothing else to talk about. That guy was a fucking moron, and he knew he was backed into a corner because what he did was, when I pressed him on evidence to back up his point, he pivoted to, why are people persecuting Donald Trump? Blah. And then I was like, no, I'm not letting you pivot away from this. Either back up your point or say, I was wrong. I don't have any evidence on it. And then he bitched and moaned like a fucking child. And then when he knew I wasn't going to let it go, he slurred, so I had to drop him. That's you. That's your people. That's your side of the aisle. The only difference between you and that guy is that you haven't slurred before on my live.
Yeah, I don't believe in slurring.
There you go. But I don't give a fuck about anecdotes. That's like saying people are going to the ER to get free sandwiches.
No, which is all right. We're not going to go there, but Matt, but these people come up in
That's like saying people are going to the ER to get free fucking sandwiches because you can't prove that shit. You're just saying it.
No, I'm not just saying that, dude.
You literally are, because you were never able to prove that in any verifiable way whatsoever.
You can't. There's not deterrence. You can't prove deterrence, right? You can't prove it.
You
right?
can't prove what?
Deterrence, right? You can't prove things that deter people from doing it.
I don't think he was asking you to prove that anyone was being deterred from doing it. He was asking you to prove that they did it in the first place.
That's it.
I don't know. He's bringing up the sandwich thing, which is a true point, but like
it's not a true point because there's no evidence that it ever fucking happened. You can't prove it. This is my entire fucking point.
Dude, what do you want me to do?
I want you to stop saying shit. Yeah, I want you to stop saying shit that is anecdotal. It's not true. You're repeating lies. You are pushing falsehoods. You are doing things that make it seem like people are gaming the system when they're not. We proved it to you over and over and over again. And you, here, 2 months later, or whatever the fuck it is, you're still going to sit here and go, well, no, it is true. Blah, blah, blah. You can't fucking prove it. You couldn't prove it then. You can't prove it now. I could give you a fucking hour to research it, and you couldn't prove a single fucking iota of what you're trying to say.
I mean, Matt, what would you like? Do you want videos? Like,
all I would want is any sort of proof that people are gaming the system in any sort of en masse to get food from emergency room. Get food. That's not a thing that's happening.
Matt, do you think that I brought that up, that specific thing? You think I brought it up because what I was trying to lie? You think is that what you think?
I think you're a yapper. I think you're a certified yapper.
Yeah,
You
and
just
you know what else?
say anything.
Yeah, and sorry, Erica, but you know what? But you know what else? When you're on an anonymous account on the internet, you have zero accountability. Zero. None. You can say whatever the fuck you want, and no one can hold you accountable for it. That's why you don't want your face out there. If I'm here 5 days a week and I am lying to people, I'm held accountable.
I don't think that you're lying to people. Okay.
Yeah,
this is why
because I
follow you.
can't. Because I can't. Because I can't. Because
Also,
if
it's not your nature.
I do, people call me out on it and they come back to me, and then it's a fucking problem, dude. You, sir, are fucking anonymous and you don't like it when somebody shows your face and someone's like, be accountable for the bullshit that comes out of your mouth. Accountability is a fucking problem. That's why you like Donald Trump, is because he gets to be not accountable for everything. That's why you like him. It's the dream, right? Do and say whatever the fuck you want and not be accountable. Isn't it, Doug? Michael? Right? No face, no name. Say whatever the fuck you want. Make up shit. Immigrants, they're getting sandwiches at the ER. Just say shit. Just fucking say shit. Fearmonger. Who fucking cares, right? No proof. But just say it.
Matt, I assume everything you say is
Just
true.
fucking say it, right? With no proof.
No,
Just fucking say it.
I assume everything you say is true.
No, you don't. No,
Just
you
say it
don't.
because no one. Just say it. Say it again. Say it right now. Say it. Say that immigrants. Say it right now. Say it. That's what I thought. The fuck out of here.
I just want to point out, if your country actually fed people, they wouldn't need to go to emergency rooms in order to get a sandwich. So even claiming that people that are doing that is not framing the country you live in a good light. Just letting you know, Doug, Michael. That was epic, Matthew.
I guess I just finally had enough.
It's been coming for some time. I like the way that rather than a mic drop, you did a mic push out of the way. I enjoyed that immensely.
Well, it's attached. There's no.
Yeah, I know. I have one too. Not that I'm using it right now. He's insufferable. He's absolutely insufferable.
Somebody asked if my girlfriend's stepmom took the conversation. Okay, no, she didn't. It was not the best. But
What conversation? You haven't told me about this. What conversation?
I did tell you about it. I did. I told you about it. You maybe just don't remember, but I told you it was with her stepmom, and we had a political bit of a
ages ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago. It was back in in June. So
you did tell me about
and
it.
there were some long lasting. It was a bit of a thing. But we got past it. but I'm not, you know, not afraid to, you know, stand up for what I believe in. I, you know, and I treated her with kid gloves for quite some time. Just kind of got pushed to the
I have
edge, you know. But
I have one of those family members. Oh, £5 super chat.
oh yeah, thank you to Immaculate. Immaculate says, cognitive dissonance is avoiding the pain of growth. Embrace it, Doug. Learn from the hurt. Reflect, grow. That's very nice of you. That's a very nice thing to say. Thank you. And by the way, thank you, Immaculate. Thank you guys over on the tube for those. Thank you, by the way, everyone here on the talk as well for all of your support. We appreciate you guys.
Yeah, thank you for my
thank you
gifts, guys.
Yeah. You guys are being super kind, super supportive. Appreciate that as we close out 2025.
Is this your last live of 2025? Well, I guess it would be. You're not going to be live tomorrow, I'm assuming.
I don't think so. No. I think this is probably going to be, I think this is going to be it for 2025. So, I was trying to debate on whether or not if I was going to be on tomorrow night, but I don't believe so. So, yeah, I'm not going to see you guys for a year.
See you next year. See you right here.
Exactly.
In only 2 days from now. Yeah. That's not the actual words.
Yeah.
It's
But then it'll be back on the first, back on the and then the first, the second. We'll do regular lives, and then next week, regular schedule, regular old, you know, just regular old normal. Back to the thing. We'll be back on the regular setup, and I'll be doing. We'll be back to Friday afternoons with Erica and the whole thing. No more. No more.
Who's she? She
What's that?
sounds delightful. Who's Erica? She sounds great.
No, she's kind of a bitch. It's fine.
You're not wrong.
You're
not wrong.
I can tell you, Doug doesn't like her. No matter what.
No,
no matter what he says.
Doug likes her. Matthew doesn't. And Michael, whatever his name is,
Michael,
Trevor.
Yeah, Michael. Yeah, exactly. Erica, other Erica, we can do that. Let's do it. We'll pick a time. Let's talk, friend. It's fine. I'm open to everybody. I love all my friends. Let's do it, friend. 2026, it's our year. Let's do it. Okay. Absolutely. I love all the Ericas in my life, and they're all fucking awesome. So let's do it.
There's a growing number as well. Like it's.
Yeah.
I will be around tomorrow. If no one else is live, then I will go live if you're following me, because I have no plans tomorrow, because I hate New Year.
This is a weird New Year's for me. This is the first New Year's in 15 years that I won't be working. So first New Year's Eve in 15 years I won't be working. It's very weird for me. So if somebody asks what's in my cup, that is, I hate to disappoint you, it's iced tea. So sorry.
Speaking of which, my lovely friend Matthew here, we exchanged Christmas gifts, didn't we, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I sent him some little treats from here. Well, mainly I actually sent them for his daughter, but we pretended that they were for Matt. One of them was specifically.
That's very good.
Yeah, one of them was for Matt, and Matt sent me back a Christmas gift also, which was very generous and weighed a shit ton more than mine. So I dread to think how much the postage was on that.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
I
but
don't
that's okay.
even want to know.
That's all right.
I
That's all
don't.
right.
Was
well
yours
worth
the
it.
same as mine, where the postage was more than the cost of the items inside the? Yeah. But and I haven't tried any of them yet. They were all things you could eat or drink.
Mhm.
Plus a picture which was beautiful from Matt's daughter. But unfortunately, Matt sent me something that was really generous, which was some really like I'm gonna say the word some really limited edition maple syrup.
Yeah. My cousin's husband up in Maine, he has this tiny tap house. We call it, the tap house. And basically he does like 50 jars of maple syrup every year. Like a jar, it'll be about this big. And that's it. And I sent one of them to Erica because I thought that some real New England maple syrup would be a real treat. And you want to tell
Which
them
it
what
would
happened.
have, which it would have been. It would have been. When I unpacked the box, I was like, I saw the box they packed this in, and it didn't look like this. And then I opened it up, and inside a bag was a bag that said Royal Mail on it. And I was like, how did Matt get hold of a Royal Mail bag to pack this? And as I'm unpacking the box full of stuff, I'm like, everything's covered in like a sugary kind of. And anyway, the long and short of the story is, unfortunately, the maple syrup didn't make it the whole way. And
I
so
thought I had packed it. I thought I had packed it well enough. It was glass. I had wrapped some stuff around it and this and that. I think it just got handled really roughly, but it was my fault. I probably just didn't pack it well enough. I thought I did, but I didn't. So
yeah, so anyway, maybe when I'm live tomorrow I will try some of the treats. Matt has a can of Iron Brew 1901, the good stuff, which he is going to try. Maybe that will be a next Friday situation.
yes, probably. Yeah, that needs to be on that's a full on, like, we got to do a real, like, we got to dedicate some time to that one. So, and also I want to, there's a couple of things that no, I didn't listen, Antifist. I'm willing to do a lot of things. Federal crimes, at this point in time under this administration is not one of them. Okay. So no.
That would probably also get me in trouble, since that is completely illegal here. So
yeah, let's not go there. But I'm also very curious to see what Erica thinks of a couple. I sent a few novelty, let's just call them novelty items, that I'm curious to see what she thinks of for shits and giggles. So,
well, I will, if I try them before, I will make videos of me trying all the things. I'm looking forward to having the biscuits. I was going to say bickies. That's a very British. Biscuits, cookie. I was combining the word cookie and biscuit to make bickies. I need to try the cookies with a cup of tea, because that's how cookies are supposed to be eaten. I just want to say that the YouTube mods are hilarious. One of them's just written, "Host doesn't debate people from YouTube. Grow a pair and go to TikTok. No one wants to read your uneducated boomer ramblings."
That's Soul of a Beer Can. They're also over here on the talk. One of our users over here. Hilarious. Excellent stuff.
W Soul of a Beer Can. W.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Guys, we're gonna wrap up for tonight because that I'm fucking exhausted after that. But let's find someone to go raid. Let's see who's on. Let's see. So, who's on? Oh, well, our friend Isaiah is on. Wouldn't say no to go head on over to Isaiah's live. He's always awesome. I think that would be delightful. Head on over to we should head on over to Isaiah. So
Yeah. Can I just say to everyone, I do apologise that this turned into a Michael accountability live.
yeah.
But we can keep our fingers crossed that we'll never see him again now.
I mean, I think it's entirely possible that might have we might have run him off. That's entirely possible. But
I need to check something with you. I have had a request from someone.
okay.
If I can forward that photo on, so that someone whom I'm assuming mods for some other people where he frequently turns up. I won't do it if you don't want me to.
Oh, I don't care.
Okay, cool.
I mean,
I'll do it then.
that was that's publicly available. I mean, that was publicly available. Just saying. So on the Venmo. So if you don't want it out there, then don't have your picture there. It's Isaiah R. Martin. Guys, if you're not following my main account, please make sure that you're following my main account. Also, click through and follow my backup account. Make sure you're following our friend Erica. Erica is private, but if you click follow, she'll accept you at some point after the live. Appreciate all of you guys. Thank you once again for all of the support. If you want to offer any last support, you can find links in both my bios and in Erica's. We appreciate you guys over on the Tube as well. Thank you guys. If you're not already following on the Tube, go follow on the Tube. Politics with Matt over there. Appreciate you guys. Probably no live tomorrow night. So happy New Year to all of you guys. And then we'll be back on the 1st. But keep an eye out for our friend Erica because it looks like she's going to be on. Okay.
Well, I will be, but I will not be. I just want to caveat this. I will probably be live for when it is New Year for me, but that will be at least 5 hours before it is New Year for anybody in the States.
Exactly.
So that will be
6 or 7 o'clock on the East Coast here. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I might start at 6 and go on until 8 East Coast time. Because when I do a live, I do it on my own and it's just me chatting shit, and that takes a lot out of you when nobody else is doing anything, you know.
Neely, watch it. You're gonna get blocked for that shit. Watch it.
Super quick. There are some people in the YouTube chat asking if I'm on YouTube. I am, but I'm not dual streaming yet. I will be. So I am on the Tube and on here. I am this_Erica.
We're gonna work on that. We're gonna work on that with our friend Erica. She's moving forward to that. And same thing with our friend Doug, our good Doug, the real Doug. We're gonna help him as well. Get more of our friends out on the Tube. So we appreciate everyone's support there. All right, let's go raid Isaiah because Isaiah's awesome and definitely deserves all of our support. Let's go listen to him for a little bit. You know,
make sure you mention me when you say we're raiding. He doesn't know who I am, but it's nice for people to. He doesn't know who we are, but you know
that's all right. Hey, you know what? It doesn't really matter because I think he deserves. I think Isaiah is fucking awesome and deserves our support. So I say go. He's on right now. Isaiah R. Martin. I put it in the chat. I'll put it in the chat one more time. Here we go. There you go. Let's go rate him, and he's super fun to go listen to. All right, listen, everyone, have a safe and happy New Year. We'll see you guys back on the 1st, and we'll